know what we should get? A Milwaukee coffee machine.
Makita?
Makita?
I think Makita has a pod machine. But no, pods are for peasants. We want real coffee.
Look at all the floaties.
Bonus. It's extra. We could always just pour water out of that tank there.
Nah, should be right.
All right, g'day everyone. It's it's Sunday. It's nice and cool. We've got an overcast day. Rigby and I are keeping ourselves entertained today by carting some water to a water point that Sam and I fixed up. It's been just keeping up, but since we can, we're going to cart some. We did some work on that, and we'll go over that in a minute. But meanwhile, Rigby and I, since we are, it's a Sunday, why not treat ourselves?
Yeah.
We're going to knock ourselves up a coffee. So we've got ourselves our Jetboil, and we've got some premium coffee. Don't put it in yet. Remember how to use the plunger?
No.
Dad's not taught you.
No, I just use the instant.
When Rigby's up here, he gets spoiled, and then down at the farm, he's left to his own devices. Now, the smoke over him, we've got a pod machine, which is good, but we've got the Jetboil, so...
Know what we should get? A Milwaukee coffee machine.
Makita?
Makita?
I think Makita has a pod machine, but no, pods are for peasants. We want real coffee.
Okay.
And so we do have a Nanopresso, but because there's two of us, and that takes a long time to make one, we are just going to Jetboil it up. So we've got the Jetboil Minimo, I believe it's the Minimo. And all we need to do to get this sucker going is crank our gas on and hit the little starter. And we wind it up to full noise.
Cool.
And we're away. So, that magnet is good. That won't take very long to boil. Usually, the whole thing about a Jetboil is they take a minute. It's handy for reheating little bits of food and stuff if you want to be fancy out and about. It also means that we don't have to light a fire or do anything else like that. The Kelly kettle is good for that, but the Jetboil is perfect for us. We just keep it in a little bag, this little TRC bag, Australian made one. And then because we've got a fridge that's got soft drinks in it, we've got our UHT milk. Because, and then while we're out here, we don't really need sugar because we're sweet enough and we forgot to pack it. But with good enough coffee, no, you don't need sugar. Right, so while that's boiling, Rigby, do you feel like telling us anything about the pump setup?
It's pumping water.
Yeah, good. Let's go have a look at it while that's, watch pot never boils. So we've got, a couple of minutes. So this is 2 up. This is where we've coupled 2 tanks together. We've got 100,000 litres of storage. It's a 2-inch cam lock line. It'd be better if that was rigid. All right, give it to us, Rigby.
Why?
Why?
Water comes out of the tank, all the way through this hose, in through the inlet there, and straight into the tank.
Right. Good work. Sam and I were rigging this up the other day, so our goal was that we wanted it done and we wanted to at least pump some water before Rigby got up. And Rigby got here while we were still in front of the workshop. But what we've done, and this is an old milk tanker, we've got a 3-inch in, but it's a 2-inch rigid line there. And this is the selector for which input. So the tank is off, but it's pulling from this line here and then delivering up through this little manifold. And what we do is we go straight into the tank there. And when we're delivering, we deliver from that. The advantage of having it all set up on the taps is that it means that we've only got one line, one tap, one line for in and out, and we can just turn it all there. It also means that when we're done filling this, we still have water in our delivery line that goes into the top of the tank. So where that fitting is leaking, yes, we need a new O-ring. We keep water in that little head, and that'll hold around 5 to 10 litres, if not a bit more. And that means that we can use that water to fill back down into the pump, to prime it, to start it. If we've got a problem, like if we don't have any reserve left in that tank, because you don't want to run your pump dry to start, because it'll kill your seals. And we like seals for clubbing. So let's go check our boiling water. It's getting there.
If you touch it, you know it's warm.
Well, it's got a little insulated blanket on it, and it's got this handle that you can use to go out. So we are getting hot, Rigby. I think we're about there.
Oh,
Right, gas off.
that's scruffy.
All right, how much coffee do you want?
Shit loads. Oh,
Right,
not as much as Tim, but
Yeah, okay. Oh, go, fucking.
not the whole thing.
At least 3 spoonfuls each. Yeah, that's 1. It's 2.
3, 4.
You're looking at, yeah. Tap it on. Yeah, we want to keep that fresh.
Go.
All right, now. I want to pop it off this so we're not sitting on top of that while we go to stir it.
Let's send it.
Why aren't you unlocking? I'm going to do that when we've got the lid on that. But let's get our coffee in and stirring. Oh, I'm going to want to put that around so that our pourry outy,
Why don't you just drink it out of it?
because that would be hot, potentially.
You then put some milk in it.
Well, you could. You could do that. That would work. You mix up your noodles and stuff in this if you weren't traumatised by boarding school or campus living.
No, it just smelled like noodles.
Yeah. So she's off. Right. No, you gotta let it brew.
Yeah.
Like, give it a 3 or 4 minutes so that we get our maximum strength out of our coffee.
Nice.
Oh, and there you go. If you really need to, there's the instant. That's a backup. Right, where's the rest of our kit for that to tidy and pack that up while we're waiting? So if you get a saucepan, like if we, wanted to whack a camel and like cook it up on a little tiny fry pan.
Small steak.
Hey?
Be a small steak.
It would be a very small steak. Now they've got this little flux, what they call the flux heat exchanger. This part here, so everyone can see it. That there is so you can get your maximum heat across it, and then they've got the whole copper insert, so then it transfers more heat quicker. So you're using less gas to do your cooking. The cool thing about this little Brewtech coffee thing is it's magnetic, so it'll hold on. And then this is the complicated part, Rigby. It's not really complicated, it's quite awesome. This little sucker, you get a controlled amount of coffee and you fill that up.
Yeah.
So that's double shot, and then you sort of pack it. It wants to be fairly well packed. And then we boil our water There's a little shot measurer. Fill this with hot water. Clip that down and seal it. You unlock that by twisting.
Yeah.
And then you pump it and it builds up the pressure and your coffee comes out nice, strong espressos.
Oh, lovely.
Which I think is pretty cool. You can get electric ones and all that, but you know, that's your little Milwaukee one. If you had this electric, you just power it up. Some days we live in luxury, Rigby.
Some days.
Oh, do you want to do the plunging?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you just go steady down so we don't, you know, blow it past the seals. Just down all the way, that's good.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, she won't really go much more because you're at the bottom of the thing and we've got coffee in there.
Yeah. Oh. What's that?
Oh, that is nice and hot.
No, I get perfect amount.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
2 brews. All right. Well, thank you, Rigby.
Cheers.
It's not half bad. Give him a crack. See if that's, you know, better than an instant.
Mm.
A lot better than instant.
Oh,
Didn't-
this coffee's cold.
Well, I didn't. Yeah, real coffee's coffee. But it didn't take us that much time
No.
to do up.
It's good. It's good.
And then we just give it all a cheeky rinse down and we're good. No, we don't need to go that far.
It's being nice.
No, you can do that at home. Put it in the dishy back there. Out here, we're just making sure it's good enough for the next coffee. Although we only have enough for one. And there's an instant. So it appears that this would have a capacity of close to 1 litre. Yeah, the Jetboil Minimo. And yeah, it's got graduated marks in there, 16 ounce. So I'd say 8, 16, 21. Its top one is around 750. So full tilt is 1 litre, which is good. Well, enjoy your coffees.